Hi everyone, this is Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box Crochet, and I'm here to tell you what I've been up to. Thank you so much for coming. I do enjoy showing off my makes, and I'm so glad you guys come week after week. You can find me on social media as Anaya's Toy Box. I am on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and Ravelry. All the links are down below, by the way. I never say that. I don't know why, but they are down below. All right, so what have I been up to? I have one thing that I'm going to show you real quick. I did not work on it this week. I didn't work on it last week either, but I worked on it the week before and I didn't show you last week. And that is the vest I'm making. It's here. Last time I showed it to you, I had a lot more done. Actually, I had just about the same done. But I was using a different stitch, and when I put it up against her, it was way too big, and so I had to frog it, and I frogged some of the ribbing too, and made it smaller. And then I decided just to use double crochet because I just felt like it was super heavy. I don't remember what stitch I was using, but I think it was a Suzette. Yeah, I think it was a Suzette stitch I was using, and it just made a very heavy fabric. And you know, you're already wearing this as a layer on top of a shirt, and I thought it'd be better with just double crochets. So I did it. I am at the point where I have to start making the arms. Need to figure that out. But I thought I'd show it to you. I did not work on it this week. I am going to work on it this coming week. I'm pretty sure. I hope. But I thought I'd show it to you. Okay, so what have I done this week? As you can see, Douglas is finished and he's wearing Bunny's dress. Last time I showed it to you, I believe he was headless, or I was working on the head, and obviously I finished him and I put the dress on. So this is from my pattern, Animals in Clothes. I wanted to take pictures of all 4 of them, which I never did because I designed them in different times, and so I'm redoing it. But I don't know, I'm just being quirky, I suppose. I put the clothes that belong in the pattern to the bunny onto the dog. This is the clothes that belong to the cat, which I haven't made yet. And this right here is the clothes that belong to the dog, but I put it on the bear, and I have to still make the overalls for that belong to the bear. Okay, so I showed this as complete last week. So I worked on him too. He is finished crochet wise. I just need to sew some buttons and weave in some ends for his shirt, and then he's done. This is Albert wearing Douglas. This is Douglas's clothes. I'll probably, you know, switch their clothes for the photos and then switch them back because I just wanted to make them a little different. So I put the clothes of the different dolls with different animals. But anyways, they're done. I have already started, and this is how much I have done on Katrin. I don't really want to make Katrin, but I'm forcing myself to do it so I could have the whole collection. So I can take pictures of the entire collection for my pattern, for whatever, just so that I have, like right now, there are 4 individual pictures because I designed them in different times. I want them all to be together in a picture, all 4 of them. So I got 3 done. I still got 1 more to do. Well, almost 3 done. So what's next? Sorry, I just got a text. I got distracted. All right, so I worked on that, and then I needed to work on a basket because I have a cookie jar, and the cookie jar, I put in my tiny bits of scraps in there, and when it gets full, now, you know, I actually still have enough yarn to make a second one because the cookie jar is bigger now. I make a basket, and so I made a basket. This one doesn't have handles, but it does have a little hole right here. My husband has this, like, there's wires all over the floor. There's wires all over the floor with the, you know, for his computer and for his whatever. And I thought we'll put the wires in here, and this is the plugs. The plugs can go through here to attach to the wall, and the wires will be in here, and it won't look a mess. So I made this one for my husband with the yarn from my thing, from my scraps. And some of the scraps are so small it doesn't even make an entire row, but you know what? They always look good together. These baskets I call one-of-a-kind baskets because I can never recreate these colorways. Anyways, that one I did. Then I carry a phone pouch, phone sleeve at work because I don't always have pockets, and I need my phone with me because, you know, what if the school calls? Like one of my kids' schools, not my school because I'm already there. What if they call? I need to be able to answer the phone in case of emergency. So I carry around a phone sleeve. And one of my colleagues saw it and she really liked it and she wanted one. So I made her one. Her favorite color is purple. And so I made her a purple phone sleeve. Here it is. I used a tutorial, stitch tutorial from Bag O' Day. Figured out how to work it in the round. I forget what the name of the stitch is, but if you look at the description down below, I should have the tutorial linked. And this time, because the other yarn that I used for my phone sleeve was not cotton, this is Paintbox cotton DK. I held two different colors, two different shades of purple together to make this. I have so much DK cotton and I did enjoy making this, so I might make a few more for my store. But anyways, I decided to put a button on it, and you know, I just made a chain so you could close it. And yeah, so I made this and I really liked it and I enjoyed making it. And I think this is not the first phone sleeve I made, this is actually the third one, and I think of all of them I really like this stitch combination with this pattern, and so I had to make another one. So I took out the leftovers of the yarns that I use. The purse that I use right now, I used hand-dyed from, I think it's Crystal hand-dyed yarn. I forget what the colorway was, but I used yarn for that. I made a purse with that. I mixed it up with white and I made a purse with that, and I took over the leftovers and made myself another phone pouch with that yarn. It goes with my purse now. Can you hold on a second? Anyways, sorry, I had to go get this or send someone to go get this. Hey. I said I sent someone to go get it. I have a little bit of yarn left, so I thought I'd make a little heart, and I still have yarn left. I didn't bring the yarn. I still have yarn left. I don't want to, I mean, eventually I probably will put it in a basket, but you know, there are some yarns here that are really pretty, but because it's held either, with this basket, I hold 3 worsted weight yarns together. Now, I don't work with just worsted weight yarns, so there's one worsted weight yarn that is a full skein that I already have, and I keep that for consistency, so it's that you could see the grayish color here, so it keeps the same color throughout the basket and it just looks, I think, more cohesive. Then I hold, like, with that ball of yarn, I hold 2 other strands of worsted weight yarn. Now here I use more than just worsted weight yarn. I use DK yarn, I use sport weight yarn, I use fingering weight yarn. So when I'm using DK yarn, it's that yarn, like the gray here, plus 2 DKs plus a worsted. And when I'm using when I'm using sport weight yarn, it's 4 sport weight yarns. Well, not always, sometimes it's 3. 4 sport weights, 2 DKs, or, you know, like, I'm just holding a lot of yarn together when I make these baskets. A minimum of 3, but I go up to like 6. So a lot of like this beautiful yarn with all its colors and everything gets lost in these baskets, but they still become beautiful with the strands of yarns that I'm using and putting together. But the beauty of the individual yarns get lost. So I kind of don't want to put it in a basket just yet. I'll think if I could figure out something to do with it. Maybe I'll make a scrap bag and have one line of this, that. I don't know. But I love that yarn. I don't want to waste it. It won't be a waste in a basket, but you know what I mean. I want it to shine. Anyways, so I made this too. After I made this. So yesterday, I worked, okay, I don't want to talk about yesterday. Stuff happened yesterday that I don't want to talk about, but I will show you this. This is my redemption sweater. Yeah, well, hoodie. It's not going to be a hoodie though. I don't have enough yarn to make a hoodie, but it is my redemption pullover. So if you watched a few weeks ago, I made a pullover for my son. Hi. Yeah, hi, sweetheart. And it turned out pretty, I mean, he can wear it. It looks good when he's wearing it. But I made a mistake on the sleeves, and I had to fudge it, and I don't like how it looks, so I needed to be able to make one without fudging it. And so here it is. This has no pattern. I'm making it up as I go, just like I did with the other one, which is probably why I had to fudge it. But here it is. This is a little baggy on him, but you know, it's a pullover. It's meant to be baggy. So I'm using Puzzle cotton yarn from Premier Puzzle Cotton to make this in the colorway Canyon. And this is where it was when I last showed it to you, because I forgot to take these two out, this and the vest I showed you last week when I was doing the video to show you guys. I haven't shown you all of this because I wasn't working on it. I didn't work on it last week. I worked on it the week before, and then I picked it up this week. But anyways, this is where I am right now. I am, I think, about 4 inches away from finishing his sleeves. I think it's about 4 inches. It could be a little bit more than 4 inches. This is the back. This is the front, by the way. So you don't see that. You still see the seam in the front? What the what? Oh, it's not a seam. That's just where the color changed. Never mind. I'm not color controlling, obviously. I would like to color control. I do like the look of that much better than the look of this. But when you grow up in a household, like I grew up in Canada. I lived there all my life. I was born there. But I grew up with parents who came from a third world country where everything is, you know, there's less of everything. It's been instilled in me really hard not to waste. Now, if you color control and you waste, I am not judging. Your pieces look better than mine, I think. But it's been instilled in me very, very deeply not to waste. And the thought of cutting the yarn and having little bits of it is more troubling. Having little bits of it thrown out, more or less, is more troubling to me than these breaks, even though I'd rather not have these breaks. I mean, I would love it if you see how the stripes go, if I had this stripe right here and then this stripe right here. But to do that, I would really have to take the cake and break it up. I could start working with solid colors and purposefully stopping when I need to stop and still have the whole yarn without breaking it up. And maybe that's what I should be doing, so that I satisfy both my artistic and my not wasting needs. But for now, I'm still using these beautiful yarns and I'm just letting it work out however it's gonna work out. But anyways, here it is. This is about 4 inches away from being finished, which I think 4 inches will include maybe 4.5 to 5 inches may include the ribbing. But that's where I am. In fact, I am going to take off my stitch marker right now and put it over there so next week you could see where I was. Which means he's not wearing it next week, but you know what? He wasn't going to wear it anyways. It's too hot to wear this. This is a cotton and acrylic brand, and it is heavy. I am sure that in winter he'll be cold with this. Well, he'll wear a jacket. It'd be layered up. But right now, he will boil with this. Like, seriously, I'm wearing this really, really thin store-bought sweater. It's actually fabric, not knit, not crocheted, not anything. And I am hot, my friends. I'm hot. So he's not wearing this until fall anyways, but I want to finish, get it done. But here it is, my redemption sweater. It was not asked for. He just is getting it whether he likes it or not, because I need to redeem myself. I messed up on the sleeves last time, or the top where I didn't increase enough. But anyways, here we are. It's getting there. It's probably not going to have a hood like the other one because I don't think I have enough yarn for a hood, but it will get both its sleeves and it will get a pocket in the front. So that I've been working on, especially yesterday and today. What else do I have to show? Oh yes, I have a blanket that I've started. I have decided when my working yarn bin. Working yarn, by the way, is when you've used your skein, but you have some left. Do I have any working yarn? Like, for example, I put this in there. This is working yarn. I can start an amigurumi project with this. I could finish an amigurumi project with this. Like, I can make an entire project with this. But these things have been piling up and piling up and piling up, and I want to clear them out. And so I've decided this is going to be the year of these Crochet Memories blankets, C2C. I messed up on this one because I was supposed to make them 7 of the squares, of these squares, and I did it 6 by 7 instead of 7 by 7, but the top ones are 7 by 7. Anyways, it is what it is. It's a scrappy blanket. I just add squares. I do have yarn to add to this, but I don't have any neutrals except for this in my bag right now. So I'm waiting for a neutral to come along. So, you know, maybe it's going to be after I finish the cat and whatever's left of this game. I'm waiting for a neutral before I add another color. But anyways, I have decided I'm going to make as many of these as my yarn will allow this year, and I will send probably, I think her limit is 2 baby blankets, so probably 2 of them. Rose likes crochet in wings. It's probably not going to be this one though. And the rest of them are going to go to Boggy Creek because I want to use up the yarn. They're beautiful. They deserve to be used, and I think they're interesting, these Crochet Memory blankets, and I think the kids will like them. I could be wrong, but I like them, so I am working on it until I'm bored of working on it. But anyways, that's what I have. That is what I have been working on this week. It's a lot. I didn't realize I was working on so much stuff. But anyways, hopefully next week my redemption sweater will be finished. I'm not promising anything about Catherine. I'm hoping maybe you'll see just the cat, if not the clothes. But I'll be working on this. And the vest, which I still need to figure out how I want to do. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to hear more from me, please subscribe.